Well, no trip to the Northwest would be complete without a little rain. And we've got a lot of rain falling right now at CenturyLink Field in downtown Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid
I
plans.
mean, there's not much I can do when I have nothing like that. Just dead.
No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hines. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
They'll run on first down. Hines, about 3 yards there to the 27. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. Linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
At the touchdown.
And he will score.
Yeah, I think I might be out of this league after this game.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run with Hines. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He's picked up.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
I'm not even interested in playing.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Yep, there's your touchdown.
Lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I'm done.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
The score, Seahawks 21, Colts nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
21-0 our score after one.
Fine. I just want to concede this game,
last
man.
Play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Your league's fucked.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Colts.
This is Hines. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Indianapolis.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now it's Hines. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 on the Seahawks 14-yard line.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws. And
that animation is a fucking cunt.
Sure you don't get hurt.
That animation is such a fucking dick.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
After the made field goal, here's Blankenship again. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Well, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Being this league, I am not surprised they've faked it, because this league is just not.
Away, and off it goes.
It's just dead.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
For fuck's sake.
3rd down throw incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
You're up 23, mate. Genuinely just fuck off.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. 14. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this... And look at this. It's a fake. And he is...
This guy is just a prick. I'm off your league, man.
A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. Now Wilson going for it all, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now, and the Seahawks are running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score is Seahawks 36, Colts 3. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. 11 yards there, first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On first down, Hines. And this is going to be a Colts first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Check Mike around it, check Mike around it. Let's go one more.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs?
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 43, Colts 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again with Hines. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance. Train it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
I don't have a fucking clue.
So 1st and 10,
I'm just getting... I'm just playing a fucking cheese. The guy literally has no respect. When you're beating someone, gone. I was about to say, when you're beating somebody by a fucking margin, you tend to, you know, let up, and because the game's over, you're meant to have respect because you're playing an opponent, and you know, it's in a league, it's not that serious. No, he's just going with fucking everything on every play without fail. Absolute no respect. I gave up with this league because there's no rules and everyone just cheated the shit out of everything. It's pointless playing. Yeah. No, it's my Facebook Messenger one. No, not my Messenger one, my actual Facebook group. It's just not good.
It's Coleman here, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tevin Coleman. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And they're going to fake it. Oh, what am I surprised? League is so fun. If I wanted to play this kind of game, I'd play Ultimate Team. Franchise is meant to be a whole separate mode where you can get away from people who play Ultimate Team. So they drag Ultimate Team into franchise. You don't have to run virtually the same plays over and over. You don't have to run crosses the entire game. You don't have to just... Now, when you were up 36-10, you could have just called it quits there, and we could have just ended the game, run the clock out like civilized people. But no, you just have to be a cunt.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's...
The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
I just couldn't be asked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30.
I just couldn't be asked. I had nothing to do.
30. It's a big conversion on 30.
It's not. I went off and went on YouTube for like 3 hours. Then I literally just went off because I had nothing to do on PS4. Nobody was talking. They were like, oh, I'm just going to sit and party on my own for the next 3 hours.
And this is a blowout so far.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know, Jack. But yeah, I'll join that league. Whoever's commenting. Somebody is asking whether I want to. Sorry, I was just it's because someone was in. Someone. I just responded to a guy. Look, trying to find a comment because someone was trying to put his shit in, putting something in my stream. I wanted to know what it was. So.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. Down to the 25.
I'm having a nightmare. Shut up, Jack. Not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood. Because, Jack, I'm playing a cunt who decides that he doesn't have any respect for any other person on Madden. And it's just cheating and running up the score and doing everything I would want to see on Ultimate Team, or I'd expect to play against an Ultimate Team in a franchise. Like,
over the
Mate,
top.
just take your fucking thing to Ultimate Team. I'm down. That's fucked. I fucked that. I'm down 51-10, Jack.
Never had a chance. Well to the right. No good.
I've missed 2 field goals. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't care. Any normal fucking person would have called it at 36-10. But no, this guy just wants to throw fucking bombs the entire game because he's just a cunt.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right off the bat, it's
One thing's for sure, I've had enough of this league. It's literally just, oh yeah, here's a league for if you play Ultimate Team 24/7 every fucking day.
A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he is going to be stopped cold.
I've just put fucking chew clock on whenever I've got the ball now, because I just cannot be arsed playing this guy.
Now a handoff here to his
And if it wasn't because I actually had respect for people and actually didn't want to lose stats and all people's stats and that, I would have quit.
I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
You're up for it, aren't you? You're up 51-10, and you're going for it on 4th down. What the actual fuck is wrong with you?
They'll try and run for it.
Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? The game was over back in the 1st fucking quarter. You just were in the 4th quarter. Just punt it so I can run the ball a few times and kill the game. Instead, you just want to be a fucking cunt. That's just...
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will score.
He is up.
Seattle. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And it's up and good. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the
onside kick. Up 58-10. Are you off your mind? Are you genuinely off your fucking mind? The game is well and truly over. You do not have to pile on more points. For the love of Christ, we got the point back when you were 21-0 up. Jesus.
They do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the
absolutely 0 point.
You win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh yeah, have you seen the penalty Aston Villa, Southampton should have had against Aston Villa, and then the offside goal?
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
No.
Of what has been
The handball you're talking about? No, it's not. You're talking about the handball, right? Yeah, that wasn't a penalty.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st
Go on. You know you want to score more points. When realistically you should be kneeling the ball from here.
Here's the Seattle
Of
offense.
course you're going to try it. Of course. I'm not surprised. Don't understand guys like this, man. Genuinely don't understand guys like this.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here.
No.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down.
Darren, I decided to stay one more game in that league.
Just a 1-yard pickup.
That's all I'm going to say.
And it'll move the chains. So
Not anymore. I've left. I'm leaving immediately on the full-time whistle of this game. But fuck me. It's 58-10, Darren. He's done just crosses and apparently doesn't understand what 2 clock is. Or respecting an opponent. Or punting on 4th down.
Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Southampton's offside is definitely not offside, and the fucking penalty is even worse.
And to give this time to the tailback.
He's quite literally the definition of level with the defender.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Oh, fucking hell, he's punting.
Negative yardage.
Jesus Christ, it took till 13 seconds left of the game.
Punt comes in the 4th quarter.
And he's not even going to punt because he's going to run out. And he faked the punt.
Another fake. And he didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
He faked the punt with 2 seconds left on the fucking clock. What is the point? 58-10.
The defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those
What is the point?
They will gratefully accept
Yes, yes.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play
Yes, Darren. He did that every single time. On every drive.
Stay home again next week as some
Right, I'm done.
Vikings come to town.